Hello guys, welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you how I combine three indicators to create a high probability strategy. I make use of two moving average line, one stochastic oscillator and one fractal indicator to find an entry level. I'm going to be sharing with you the settings of those indicators, the exact candle time frame I use and also the expiration time I use with this strategy. Everything I'm going to be dishing it out right here on this video. If this is the first time of you seeing our content, and if at the end of this video you're able to find value on our content, do ensure you subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so you miss any of our amazing videos. As a reminder, everything you see on this content is based on my own experience in the market. I'm a trader, I'm not a financial advisor, so if you need to take any financial decision, do ensure you consult your financial advisor. So right here on the chart, I'm going to be using two moving average line, one fractal indicator and one stochastic oscillator. So I'll come over to my indicator section. So I'm going to use one fractal indicator, two moving average and one stochastic oscillator. So the settings of my first moving average comes with the period of 2 moving average. I'll be using EMA. Right here on the star level, I'll be using a green color and on 2 pixels. So when I'm done, I'll click on save. My second moving average comes with the period of 5 moving average EMA. Right here on the star level, I'll be using a red color, 2 pixels. So when I'm done, I'll click on save. The fractal indicator comes with the settings of a period of 3. Right here on the star level at the upper section, I'm going to be using a green color, while the down section I'll be using a red color. So when I'm done, I'll click on save. While my stochastic oscillator comes with the settings of a K period of 14, the dip period as 3, the small period as 3, moving average SMA. Right here on the star level at the K period section, I'm going to be using a deep blue color, 1 pixels. The dip period, I'm going to be using this color, 1 pixels. While the 80% level, I'll be using this color 1 pixels, and the 20% level I'll be using a yellow color 1 pixel. So when I'm done, I'll click on save. So with this strategy, I'll be using the 15 seconds candle time frame, and also I'll be using the classic candlestick. I'll be trading on 1 minute. So right here, I'm finding an opportunity. So I'm going to be going for a buy position right here. So basically, the first thing I always see before I place my trade is the intersection of my two moving average line. The intersection of the two moving average line has to occur, and it has to be going towards an upside direction. The second thing I also put into consideration is the formation of my candlestick. I need to have a strong candlestick formation right at this particular point, which signals the stability of the market. The more stability of my candles, that is when I realize that the market is pretty much stable for me to trade on. So basically, there are stable candlestick right at this particular point, which actually give me a confirmation. The next thing I also put into consideration is my stochastic oscillator. It has to be moving from the oversold condition, which is the 20% level right here, going towards an upside direction. These are things I always see before I execute a trade. So right here I found another opportunity. I'll be going for a sell trade. So basically the first thing I saw right here is the consistency of my candlestick right at this particular point. And not only that, I found the two moving average line intersecting each other, pointing towards a downside direction. My fractal indicator is actually pointing towards an upside direction, which gave me another confirmation into the market. And also my stochastic oscillator is moving from the overbought condition going towards the downside direction, and this actually gives me a confirmation that the sellers are pretty much ready to push the market towards a downside direction. So right here, based on the consistency of my candlestick, this gives me a confirmation that the sellers are pretty much in a dominant right here, and right at this particular point I actually make another win. So right here I found another opportunity. So I'm going to go for a sell trade. So the first thing I saw right here is the consistency of my candles. I have a consistency of a candlestick right at this particular point. Not only that, my two moving average line intersect each other, pointing towards a downside direction. And also my fractal indicator give me another confirmation to go towards a sell side direction. Not only that, my stochastic oscillator is heading towards a downside direction, moving from the overbought condition, going towards a downside direction. So right here I have 8 seconds to go. And right at this point, I also make my third win. So right here, I'm finding another opportunity. So I have a consistency of a candlestick right at this point. So I'm going to go for a buy trade. So I always make use of this strategy anytime the market is stable. So situation whereby I have a choppy candlestick or a consolidated movement, I don't always go into the market. Or situation whereby there are a lot of shooting candles, I don't always make use of this strategy. I always use this strategy anytime the market is stable. So right here I have 15 seconds to go. And right at this point, I also make my fourth win. This is where I'm going to stop on this video. I hope you find value on this content. And if you do ensure you subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so you miss any of our amazing videos. Thank you so much for watching. Till I see you in another video.